What's going on YouTube? TopOfTheTech here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 3 interesting news stories of the week. Now, as you know, every week, once a week on either Sunday or Monday, I'll be putting Apple Weekly. So this is actually 3 rumors or 3 news reports that are related to Apple. So the first thing that I want to say, which is not actually directly related to Apple, however does hint some things towards the Mac product lineup, is that Sharp has started to produce new Retina display screens. So this is the world's first screens based on IGZO, so indium gallium zinc oxide technology. Now obviously I'm not the chemist to explain all of that to you, but apparently according to what I've got right in front of me, these screens are said to promise twice the detail as existing panels of similar transparency, which also translate into a hefty 90% reduction in power consumption. So obviously with Apple moving forward in technology, Apple are very energy friendly and do want to have a deduction in the amount of energy that its products consume. Obviously now with the iPads and iPhones, we do know that there is short battery life due to Retina displays, but obviously with laptops, maybe because we have more space, and obviously iMac computers, we have more space to sort of invest into better Retina displays. So Sharp promises to have resolutions such as 1380/40 by 2160 pixels for 15-inch laptops. Now that brings us on to our next rumor, which is the MacBook Pros. Now obviously I said in a couple of videos that we're looking at a June release. However, it seems that the Intel Ivy processors, which have integrated graphics, will be released on the 23rd of April of this month. So that is very interesting news, because that means that by the end of April, beginning of May, Apple may start thinking about opening and sending invites for a Mac-based event. Now, obviously, in the past couple of years, we haven't really seen difference in design or any major specs, and it's really just been a refresh that's not really been sort of publicly announced in an event. However, I think this time Apple will introduce and invite people to an event for MacBook Pros and iMacs. In terms of specifications, obviously, we're going to be looking for an Intel Ivy processor with integrated graphics, and those processors are capable of Retina displays. So that means we may be seeing new Retina displays on the new MacBook Pro and iMac lineups. However, looking at the MacBook Pro lineups, I have a rumor that the 15-inch MacBook Pros will be released first of all in beginning of May, end of May maximum, and I think that we'll see the 13-inch and 17-inch at a later date, probably in mid-June or that side of time. In terms of the iMacs, I still think that it'll be released alongside the 15-inch MacBook Pro, so we're talking about mid-May to end of May, which I think is quite a fair time frame to put the new products in release. As I said, obviously Apple will probably have an event at the beginning of May. Now the final piece of news which I like to add is not really very technology related. However, Apple were forced to pay a Tokyo couple $7,400 after an iPod Nano self-combusts. So obviously Apple had sent out recalls for the first generation iPod Nano several times actually. However, a Tokyo couple has been awarded 600,000 yen, which is equivalent to about $7,400 in damages from Apple Japan after first-gen iPod Nano caught fire, apparently causing burn injuries and other damage in the process. So it says that Apple has recalled the device in 20 separate countries due to overheating issues. So obviously, I think the Tokyo couple, despite the burns that may have happened in their pocket and to other possessions, may be happy that they received $7,400 for a blown-up iPod. However, that's just one thing I want to talk to you guys about. If you guys do have an iPod Nano and there is overheating issues, why don't you take it into the Apple Store, because you may even receive the 6th generation iPod Nano instead of it, and that means you have such a big upgrade compared to the iPod Nano, which is quite an old device. Anyway, that was TopOfTheTech, bringing you 3 pieces of news for you guys, 2 rumors, as well as some interesting Apple news of the week. That's from TopOfTheTech. Don't forget to subscribe, it will really help me, and I'll catch you later.